All right, let's do a check here real quick to see if I'm coming through. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. To see if I'm coming through. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, it sounds like I am. All right, I need to turn on the volume on that a little bit. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to Yamix. Getting things set up here. My name's Phil Kearney. Hey, we create role-playing games, illustrate them, publish them online, and I have been focusing my attention on Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, creating content on the DMsGuild for a number of years at this point, and but I've never made an adventure. I've never actually published an adventure for sale, and Eberron has been my favorite homebrew campaign basically since 2006, and so this seems like the time that I should start thinking about developing that type of stuff. So we're making this adventure here. It's called Crystals of Mabar. You can see the book cover here on screen. This is how it'll look when you go to DMsGuild and check it out. But it's for 4 to 5 characters, level 7 to 8. You're running around the Carnwood in Carnath on the continent of Corvair. And you're fighting undead Emerald Claw cultists. Just good, clean Indiana Jones Nazi fighting fun. So it's got 3 acts, but each act has preset encounters, dungeon spaces, and a number of optional encounters. So right now we're working on one of the maps to the optional encounters. And hold on real quick. Let's do this real quick to adjust our screen. Dump, there. And dump, there we go. So let's see. My screen's all weird. There we go. Subscribe, bell icon. Hey, thanks, new subscribers. Thanks a lot, folks. We're at episode 261 here. We've made a ton of maps and tokens over those 261 episodes that you can find the full playlist here. And here's a slew of books that I've made. They're all free preview. If you think they're cool, consider making a purchase to help the growth of the channel. So right now we are working on an optional encounter map. This is a sinkhole that when the characters come into the environment, there is this sinkhole here. And these are puddles or like sinkholes full of water. This sinkhole is not yet full of water. No, wait. Let's get the water. There we go. You're coming through the sinkhole. There's water down here. This is a mass grave. That grave is producing undead. So it'll create ghouls or zombies, and then they'll crawl out of the sinkhole and then run across the environments. So it becomes a problem that you have to go into the hole and fix. So we're currently doing the some of the work here to clean this thing up. Yeah, so this is where we're at. This is what we are cleaning. So I'm going to grab this color here and here, and I'm just going to start hemming down the amount of stuff got built up here. Like that. So I am here. I stream 10 times per week, Monday through Friday in the morning like this. And on Mondays and Thursday nights, including tonight, we stream Spelljammer mechanics or art. Right now we're building a 500-foot battle station to engage in fleet combat in an alternate adventure, in an alternate encounter that we're creating for Lattice Araxis to demonstrate the fleet mechanics that we have in the Spelljammer book that we published a couple months back, which is in the description down below. You can check it out. Cool stuff. I think. Boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. Yeah, there's no guarantees this far down. Let's just get rid of all this and see where adding the tile color in makes sense instead. Like this one makes sense. And this one feels like it makes sense. I don't think I want to do that. Nah, not like that. This one's okay though. I'm okay with that. That feels good. And we'll do that. That feels good. Good. Stitch that up. Drop down here to the insides. Let's see. Definitely do along the edge. Like that. Murky, mudded blah. That's what I said. Nah, I'm not gonna do that for now. Wait. Yeah, that is what I'll do. When we finish coloring the terrain, then we're going to start adding a texture over it. You'll see that here probably in the next few minutes. I don't know if I like this song or not. It's okay, I guess. This is not my favorite song in the set. Yeah, I already have that color. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess we go with this. Wait. Yeah. Muck it in like that. This. Free transform. Should be nothing. Thank you. Right. That's good. From here. Square this away. Where's my grid? That'll give us a sense of proportion. Good. So yeah, Monday through Friday in the mornings like this. On on Mondays and Thursday nights, including tonight, we do Spelljammer, ship design, or adventure creation. Tuesdays and Fridays, we work with the Martial Powers alternate martial-based spell magic system, not spellcasting, but magic. And on Wednesdays, we build Spelljammer subclasses. So we got a pretty full week doing a lot of stuff. If you think this stuff is cool, definitely stick around. I'd love to hear from you. That feels pretty good. Just a couple lumps here and there. I'm gonna cover a lot of this over with texture anyway. Let's pan back. Not bad. Okay, let's get gritty. So we've got. Thank you, Timely Timer. That's my 20-minute timer to make sure I don't get into any tangents or over-focus on insignificant stuff. Let's go back up to these puddles. Ground. Straighten that out. I'll drop this in. Okay, so these borders are 2 pixels. Ideally, what I would do is have it only filling this pixel space out to here, leaving this for whatever the next grid would be. That would be ideal. So we may get to that level of precision. I mean, it's just a matter of when am I going to get that? Is that a level of precision I can bother with here while I'm actually just doing ideation and the artsy bits? Like that's a level of micromanagement that I can probably stand to do off screen on my own time when I'm packaging shit. But we'll see. It is the proper way to do it. Each square is exactly 100 pixels. So when I link 2 of them together, you get that 2 pixel effect. This is actually the first of the 100 pixels that are over here. And this is the 100th pixel of what's over here. So, oh, hey, Needlehead, how you doing, my guy? So this is a flooded, well, it's more than a puddle. It's not quite a sinkhole. I guess it's a trench. So there's multiple trenches. So here's the top view here. You go into here. This is the tiling that we've been using, but this is a really old structure, so it's all busted up. Here's its profile view. I just locked up, so I'm gonna have to save Photoshop and restart this particular piece here. Sinkhole. So here's your whole spiel. Here is the profile showing the monument crumbling into and sinking into this hole here. Here's the interior space of it. And for those that hadn't seen, where is it? Monster tokens. There we go. This is the living grave, which is the token that belongs inside of that space duplicate group. Let's haul that over to the sinkhole chamber. I can save this, drop it out of view. There. We'll grab this dude. Come on, buddy. I'm having difficulty. There. So this thing occupies a 10 by 10 space. Is that? Yeah. That's effectively how this is, and it spits out undead, and then the undead crawl out of the hole, and then run across the landscape. But while this monster, like this is basically like a monster generator, while that monster generator still exists, it will still produce monsters that can attack the characters. So puddles. Let's go to profile, and then color, and then let's take this and drop it below. There we go. So that's how it sits underneath the water line. So it's only 5 foot steps. A monster gets created here. It can, like a ghoul or like a ghast, can grab hold and then claw its way out by climbing up, and now it's on the surface. Living grave equals a lock here, and then we'll duplicate the group and go to the underside here, unlock. This is where that token would end up being on the actual map. Here. So there's a token for when the team finds it. Yes, they could shoot arrows down in there, but you DM would have as many undead coming out of it before they could get to the sinkhole as you want. So that's not a problem. And this is just a random encounter with its own map. So like if it lasts 3 or 4 rounds, that's all it needs to. But you could have any number of these scattered around the swamp being discovered and having to be dealt with. And until you do, it can create as many undead as you want. So it's just like in Gauntlet, it's just a monster generator, right? It just makes undead come at you. Inside INSIDE. Wow. So the next thing we want to do is texture. So I'm just going to conceal that for now. We know it's in here. Puddle. We were working on puddles. That's right. Inside profile. All right, now we get that locked down. My desk setup. Right. Let's take that and drop it down into my trash folder. Bump, 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 bump. Scraps. And then we'll go back up to the puddle and we'll continue working on the ground. So thanks for giving me an opportunity there to walk you through what we got going on. And then we have top side, color, soil here. Have to mind that gap. Oof, and look at that, little widgets need to get fixed. There we go. So when I get fun fidgeting with this, we're going to start working on the soil, the soil texture. looks good. Grab this. Doing some light cleanup. I know this isn't the most important task, but the OCD in me is gonna ask me to resolve this, so I may as well just resolve it. Yeah, I'm off on my pixels there. It's okay. Oops, did I lock up again? Jeez. Photoshop's been locking up a lot lately. It's like they want me to explore new options. Good. Do away with this. Come on, baby. Now we'll just cut into our corner. Good and clean. Good and clean. Let's drop back down to here. I'm seeing some little flaws here and there that we'll end up being able to fix up. Good and clean. Like that there. Good. Come on. There. Nope, too much. Too much carving. There we go. That should be better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, good. Cut in here. I know I could do like selecting tricks and expansions and stuff like that, but sometimes I just like doing it manually. I know it's a little bit slower. It's very satisfying just to physically hit everything yourself, you know? Top side. There we go. Look at that. Good joints. Good joints. Good. Get the edge straightened away again. There. It's a little bit of extra work, but I think it's worth it. Cool. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Oh, there we go. Going through here. Clean up that margin. Needle, are you an art guy or are you a D&D guy? Whoa, my mic is like way the hell away from my face. I bet I'm more audible at this point. But yeah, Needle, if I don't know if you're still around or not, if you already ditched the channel. But yeah, just check. I don't recall you being around a lot, so I'm not sure if you're new to the channel, and if you are, if you're an art guy or a D&D guy, because that's basically what I do. I do art, I do cartography, I do D&D. That is my shtick. Basages. There we go. Hey, this one's lining up pretty nicely. Let's get that taken care of there. Nice. Very nice. Clean this up. Down here. I saw that run over. I'll fix that margin. Pixel. Pixel, perfect. There, and then perfect. All right, and this one is ugliest. Farthest from perfect. Good. I see margin error. Good. And then here. Nice. And the top edge. Nope, too much. There. All right, hey, we have our puddle outlines done. So that's another 20 minutes. We're at 7:11 now. Cheers to that. Let's see where we're at on the bigger grid. So we're going to hide the puddle, and we're going to bring back the top side. We're going to zoom in to make sure that our edges are clean. Top side, color, base. Erase, erase, erase. There we go. Let's tidy up, keep our borders clean. Price of perfection. Arguably worth it. This bottom edge is looking pretty good. There. Good. Oops, I see that flaw. I spy with my eye a number of flaws. Let's fix what we can on the layer that we're at. I'll run down here just to reinforce this. Good. Good firm line. So far, so good. I'm gonna hit save just in case something feels off. Oop, here we go. Yeah, this will go good. Oh, this was needed. Nice. I like when my work is fruitful. So far we're looking pretty good here. Yeah. This is good. Nice. Hey, great. We did it. Now let's make sure all this stuff looks okay. There. Some edge work here, just keeping it clean. Hit save. Make sure I don't lose anything. Good. Should be clean already. And then this should be clean. Locked up again. A lot of locking up happening today. There's that flaw. Ooh, here's some flaw. Wow, there's some crap over here, my guy. Yes. This stuff's really meditative. It's just, you know, put the target in the center of the circle and pull the trigger. It's very, very simple work. Very, very don't have to think. Super close to being done with this phase of the work. We'll move into texturing here. Just got to make sure everything's squared away. Before you just want to make sure things look good from one step before you move into the next, so you don't have to backtrack too much. I've already had to backtrack more than I wanted to on this one, just because I've been sloppy in general. But this should all fit seamlessly now. Not with that number, but with puddles. Bam! Look at that. Perfect. It's seamless now. But these things are separate. So this is a separate page because this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I take an 11 by 17 page of paper and feed it through a printer and use a laser printer, this would fit with a 1/2 inch border. This would fit 11 inches by 12 inches, right? So but it's 11 by 16 page. So this you just feed a legal sheet through and you'll get this on one map, and then you can get this on one map. They're all the color layers are separate on all of these. So this would fit like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could easily fit this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This could easily fit on an 11 by 17 page if you need to print this thing out at all. But this map here and this map here are the only ones that you actually need to print. And this one is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 by 9. So this could fit on an 8.5 by 11 with 1/4 inch borders. And this could easily fit on a 10 by 17, 11 by 17 with 1 or 1/2 inch borders. So this page and this page. And if you're looking at it broader here. But beyond that, the puddles This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could have both of these next to each other on a 10 by 11, or 11 by 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could jigsaw this into position with this one. I could fit all three of these on a single 11 by 17 map, and you just cut them out separately if you're doing it in print, and then you can just range them and have them locked together like that. So, and then we just need a general terrain map to lay underneath both of these, kind of like play map space. Why do I have dots? I don't need dots. More dots, more dots. But see, we could encapsulate this entire space like this. Probably a little less. Something like this. Oh, no, yep, that was the right way. Here. So on a virtual tabletop environment, I would want to create this large, because I could have, like on Roll20, I could have up to 100 by 100 squares. So this entire page would easily fit on Roll20. So I can build a general environment map underneath the puddle and the actual sinkhole position. And end up with just a decent generic swamp map. That is not my priority, but this is where this would be going. So. Maybe maybe I'll cheat this one. Two and two. I need to figure out why is that not moving. Probably because of the lines. God damn it. Okay, that one's in place. So what's going on with my profile? What's preventing me from... Oh, it's the water layer, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. There. Now I can move these. space, and space, and let's see. Playmat, puddles. There. So that's proper. And we can conceal that for now. Let's get into the soil. So that's right. We were going through looking for flaws. So let's finish flaw hunting, and then we'll get after it. Good there. Looking good here. See, look at all that slop. Just keep it clean. It's just stupid little flaws that keeps it from being just like over the top perfect, you know? I mean, obviously, flaws prevent perfection. You know what I mean. I was trying to say it's worth the effort. There we go. Clean up. Oh, maybe I'll put this on my Patreon early. It's fun maps. Flaw. Flaw-de-da. Fixed. Here's another one. Holy Hannah, look at that. Some sketch shit going on over here. Let's keep it clean. Good. Alright, well, it should be like that. Fill that in. Clean that out. Good. Good. This is going great. Clean up. good. Clean up. Good. Real good. Nice. Take your time with the timer. Should still have about 40 minutes left, right? No, 20. We got 20 minutes left. So we'll be back tomorrow morning to continue this, and we'll be back tonight to continue working on Spelljammer ship design. That'll be fun. This is all good. So that is locked down. So now we can start working on actual grit. My heart feels weird. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't think I'm having a heart attack or anything. I'm just noticing a disturbance. Let's grab the brush that we'll grab our soil grit brush, which is a fractal. Where is it? This is how it starts. This is how it always starts, like that. See, I can flip this over, and these crystals line up inside of it, like that. This doesn't have to be perfect or completely cover the ground at all. It's just it's just creating texture and filling in space to break up the coloring, essentially. Here, I'll show you in comparison the cemetery map that we made. This is the end result that we're going for. So you got this grit that's all over the place on the ground. Here, this is that same grittiness that we had before. So we're adding in grit. We're going to erase some of it so it's not so dense. And you can see we have grit growing over this tile here, so we'll do the same thing with that. I'm pretty proud of this one. See, it's the same color, same language, same style of art we have going on all of it. So it's consistent. It's this consistent style throughout the entire piece. We're going to use the eraser and grab the same brush for the eraser. Let's do like that. And obviously we're going to erase everything that goes over the line, so again, I'm just trying to fill this in so it has a consistency, because we're going to end up erasing a lot of it anyway. Yeah, covering the perimeter first isn't easy. It's just we're just trying to make sure we're saturating it. So just being smart about covering your bases. Bop bop bop, bop 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 bop. See how nicely all these little things just fit together like that? We built this brush very specifically so it could interlock like this very easily. It's actually the outline of a cauliflower, a fractal cauliflower. So naturally, its actual geometry, its own internal geometry, naturally wants to be able to interlace and interconnect like this. So, particularly proud of thinking of that. Get rid of that. Perfect. Well, let's have at least the minimum pixel size that I work with using this texture brush is 30 pixels. So you can see over here it's 30, but we could expand it to the 50, 60, even 70 pixels down the way. But 30 is the base. So really well. It just interlocks very, very well with each other. I am particularly proud of that. See how it just, I mean, there's little gaps, but we're making eraser spots for additional gap anyway. So this just kind of leans into the natural patterning that we found for this piece anyway. Get that, here. Once we get to this point in the stage, it goes pretty quickly towards done. And then once we finish this piece, we got a few more of these we need to do, like a few more types of maps. This grid will be both inside and outside, and should have some presence in the profile image as well. Do that. As we start dropping grit in here, we're going to see these little oversteps in the borders are going to become even more apparent because they're going to overlap on top of the crystals that we're laying down. And so the flaws will stand out that much more. So it's worth cleaning them up to make sure that the edges are good. There, that's good for now. Bob. Filled in. Perfect. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So we'll just keep outlining and filling in gaps as we go. This is probably going to be the most efficient way right now to perform this task. Look at that nice sync up. Here today, gone tomorrow. It's all the same. Good. See that a little? See how much that sticks out? It's so obvious when I put when I start putting the crystals underneath it. See how well these things just jigsaw together? Ah, oh, it's such a great pattern. If I can get to 500 subscribers, I'll make these tools. I'll put this tool set on my Patreon. I don't know how many people are actually artists that jump in here that are interested in this stuff, that use Photoshop versus just like casual D&D fans that swing by and see what kind of madness we're doing. Look how perfectly that just fits together like that. Isn't that great? Ah, love that. Uh-oh. That's telling me my time here has come to an end today. Ah, hate to see it go. This is so much fun to do. I might just use some meditative time to myself later today and just continue filling in these crystals. But regardless, I'll be back tomorrow morning to continue working on this map specifically. To continue working on this. I mean, you guys are kind of seeing the grit here. Maybe I'll fill in the rest of the grit, and then you guys can then we can erase a lot of it together to create that texturing effect like we showed in the cemetery. It's just stippling, and it's just crazy amounts of stippling. It's pretty easy to do. It just takes time. So maybe I'll finish out the stipplage here on my own off screen, and so when we come back we can erase at it and then start adding stipplage to the actual tile tops as well, or the flagstones. But yeah, I gotta go for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out. I'll be back to do some Spelljammer cartography tonight. We're coloring the massive Vokath's Battle Crab, the 500-foot Spelljammer ship that we've been creating. And we're going to be back here to do that probably in about 11-ish hours. It's not unusual that I would start at 7:30 at night on a Monday, so that's probably when you guys can expect it. It's 8 o'clock here in Seattle now. So I'm just going to go ahead and I just want to finish working these. I still have a few minutes. I don't have anywhere to go. So I'm just going to fill these in. God, I love how all these little things just interconnect with each other. It's so fun. Oh, I think I'm going to finish your roll just in a few minutes. Good. Is that it? Did I do it? I did it. All right, cool. Yay, we finished it. All right, so when we come back tomorrow, you can see down here we started to delete this to make this more interesting texture. Instead of just covering everything in stipple, by erasing chunks of it, it increases just the overall interest of the piece. Like it creates more of a narrative. So that's what we'll do, and then we'll come back and we'll add grit to all the flagstones. We'll do the same for down inside here, and then we'll be done with this map and we'll move on to the next one. So we still have these, and then underneath it all, beep, 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 beep. There, we're gonna have to do that same stippling for this entire area for us to be able to represent this properly. All right, well that's it for now, my guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. I'll be back in 12, a little less than 12, probably in 11. We'll be back in 11 hours. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'll see you then. We'll do some Spelljammer tonight. So, cheers.